This is now November, and this is a update on some of my crossbreeding projects. Again, in this video you've previously seen this clutch of Kazan Old German Owl crosses when they were pretty young squabs before they were even out of the nest. So this is a blue check saddle whose father is a red check Kazan and the mother is a blue bar Old German Owl hen. So this is a blue check saddle with snip marking, got a dark upper mandible, short grouse legs, 12 tail feathers, orange eyes. So I'm pretty happy with this bird, at least as far as its markings are concerned. I'm going to retain this bird for breeding purposes next year. These guys I think were hatched in late August, so they're about 3 months old now. So I will show you the sister here in the next segment. So this is the clutch mate to the blue check saddle. This is a yellow with a snip marking, saddle marked, has some covered feathers in the tail. It's actually a yellow check. Very short grouse legs. This one has 13 tail feathers, and the wing carriage and tail carriage is a little different from the other one. It's more intermediate, drops the wings somewhat. If you notice, you might remember from early videos the little bird with the whorl on the back of the head. Well, here is another one. I don't know if you can see that back there. This whorl is going the other direction. It's kind of hard to see in the viewfinder because of the white head, but this one, like the other one, also has a whorl on the back of the head. Very happy with this bird. It's a hen. Both the parents are intense colored, therefore we know it's a hen. If you get a yellow or a dun or a silver or a khaki or some other form of dilute out of two intense colored birds, it's always a hen. It's a sex-linked gene, and this means that the Kazan cock, which we didn't know before this, is carrying dilute. And I'm pretty happy with this little bird also. I really like this clutch. These were the last two out of this mating. Very, very happy with them. They'll certainly go on to be used in the breeding project to make more F2s and start bringing the original genes and the parent breeds forward. So I'm going to do some other videos today to kind of show some of what I'm getting. But these are from the Kazan Old German Owl crosses in this project. And as I've mentioned before, this is this particular cross between the Kazan and the Old German Owl. This is one component of a much larger project. So the way these will be bred, I'll be breeding the Kazan Old German Owl crosses. I'll be breeding them all full brother and sister together and going from there. And the same with the Uzbek Old German Owl crosses. They'll be bred together. And I've got the other crosses like the Kazan old-fashioned frill cross. They'll be bred together. And probably going into the generation after that, after the F2, we'll do full sibling matings this year, or rather this next year, going into 2017. And then from there we will start putting some of these together and start making some new crosses into the third generation to start bringing some of these traits together and basically combining them is what the plan is. And as I mentioned before, you know, we're not crossbreeding for the sake of spare birds or anything like that. There is a goal in mind here. And the little blue check I had here, the clutch mate to this one is a cock. I'll certainly breed them together to breed some saddles together. That's what I'll be doing. This one here, another Kazan Old German Owl cross. This is one of the older ones. You've seen this one in a previous video when it was younger. It's now, this bird's now about 8 months old. And it's a strawberry saddle with a blaze marking on the face, short grouse legs, 12 tail feathers, drops its wings every now and then. Definitely happy with this bird. As I mentioned in the segment with the blue check and the yellow that are full siblings of this one, I am going to breed some saddles. So I've got at least 3 here to work with. I do believe this is probably a hen, judging by how it's been acting. I was hoping it was a cock, but turned out the sexes of this round were actually reversed from what I thought. I thought this was the cock and the other one was a hen. The one I thought was a hen was the little bird with the whorl on the head. We're going to see it next. Anyway, once again, this is the little bird with the whorl on the head. Red check splash. See the whorl right there. Basically a symmetrical crest like was had in the Leonardos. This bird has 13 tail feathers, dropping wings, and this bird is definitely what I was after out of this cross. This was really my high expectation for the direct F1 cross. This was definitely what I was after, and this bird will probably be the key foundation bird of these crosses. It looks like this year I probably have, for next year, I think I have 3 pair of offspring I'm going to retain. I think they want to have 3 mated pairs. 1 pair of ash reds, 1 pair of blue checks, and then I have the strawberry bird and the yellow check clutch. So these are going to be the 3 pairs for next year. I'm probably going to, for the project next year, looks like probably breed from 7 pairs opposed to 3, so I'll be doubling the pairs at least. Still not 100% certain on the Uzbek Old German Owl crosses as far as sexes. I know I have several cocks. I'm not too sure on the hens, but this bird is definitely the one I'll be using the most. The bird came very, very close to what I was after. So you can see that whorl very well developed right there, that symmetrical crest. And he's kind of a tame little guy. Always been very tame. Likes to sit on my hand in the loft. So there they are. That is where we're at. 2 clutches. I think it's clutch 4 and clutch 5 of the Kazan Old German Owl cross. And we'll be going on from there. Good stuff.